My God, folks, I just remembered. I literally forgot the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. I actually had something planned for that. Doing my character stuff with like Dome and stuff, I totally forgot about it. But I will make it up to you. I will try to do something. I'll try to finish my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Also, we gonna I gotta have a little talk with some of you guys about Final Fantasy VII. Well, maybe not tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'm not sure. Because Final Fantasy Remake to me is just misunderstood. Because honestly, I know y'all feel like you got took him for a ride. I know some people are like, but the people that say they're shoving it in my face, let me just tell you something, motherfucker. Let me just lay something down on you. Sure, it's not what you wanted, but I'll say one thing that I'm going to say again in the video tomorrow. It's your own fault for not thinking that they weren't gonna change it. Like, duh. Even I kind of saw that coming. Because they could have done an easy thing, but there's like been things going on. Like there were hints to me. There were like obvious, glaring hints. The fact that it took so long, the fact that it really took longer than we thought it was gonna be, and a bunch of other stuff. But I'll talk about that later. Hell, they're implementing stuff from the novels, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, folks, I'll see you tomorrow. I had to do that domain thing because honestly, it's kind of a fun thing that my characters can do between, the storyline. So, felt like I needed to do it. Plus, I have my own misgivings with Demoman as a character, and I just kind of pushed that onto my characters. Not saying I don't like Double Zeta Breaker stuff. That's farther from the truth. No, I just like I just like the fact that my characters have a disdain for Demoman to the point that I make full videos about that. And I just kind of go off to what they would feel in that situation. So there's that. I shall see you all tomorrow. Probably bright, probably early, probably me brushing my teeth, going, I love working on videos, yeah. And that's not me just going like, no. I'm just saying that. No, I actually love working on a lot of videos, even if not a lot of people see them. Even if all of you will always look at my Sonic videos, I'm still going to keep on trying and win more people over to not just the Sonic side of things, but to what I do originally. And see if any of you would like to see any of that. And for those of you that always say my videos are cringe, boy, girl, woman, man, person, let me just tell you something. At least I'm actually doing something. What are y'all doing? Making comments? Not trying to put yourselves out there because you know you don't got the guts to actually do it. But then look at me like, oh, he's cringe. Hey, at least I'm doing something. What are y'all doing? Commenting and telling me how much I suck? Because all you have, and it's like, ugh. Do something else with your time. I'm just a small fry YouTuber, but like at the end of the day, people really feel pressed whenever I make a video. Whenever I make a video that they don't like, it's just like, it doesn't even get me started on those old rants I used to do, and people just look at those and be like, hey, he really thinks like this still. And then when I tell them, they get all annoyed, like, oh, well, because they were expecting me to just, like, fight them, and it's so stupid. And there's this one dude that was like, saying he would unalive me if I reported what he was saying to me in, like, a comment. I was like, okay, and I think that person really thought, like, honestly, like, I gave a shit about what that person was trying to say. Listen, any death threats anybody makes to me on, on YouTube, I ain't gonna take seriously. Because it just proves to me that, you're actually pressed, you're actually upset over a guy who just does a bunch of funny voices on the internet. And that gets so mad because I'm actually either A, doing something, or at least applying myself to the skill set that I have, and you just can't take it. For whatever reason, whether it's my voice, the way I do videos, or whatever. And for the rest of you, no, I will never freaking make a video about Ian Flynn where I'm praising the man. It's never happening. Hell has a better chance of freezing over before I actually, praise Ian Flynn for all he's done. Oh, he's working on Sonic Frontiers. Who the fuck cares? I'll play Sonic Frontiers, but I know that story is gonna be it's gonna be oogie. And I don't care what any of you Flynn fans have to say about it. Because I don't know if you understand this, but the Sonic fandom has a lot of opinions on different shit. And, y'all can't silence us all just because y'all can't handle that not a lot of us like Ian Flynn and think that he's bad or mid. To me, he's bad, but everybody else I ever talked to, they say he's mid. But hey, to all you Ian Flynn you Flynn heads out there, you Flynn crackheads out there, you can love on Ian Flynn. I don't give a shit. You guys treat him like a golden god, and that's your choice. That's your choice in life. I don't think that's a choice that your priest or your rabbi will love, but hey, it's a choice that you're willing to go down to. It's your life choice to kiss Ian Flynn's feet. That's, it's your choice to just defend this man or whatever he does, because, and the reason I'm talking about this is because I got, after the whole Bumblecast, Q&A thing, and I watched the whole thing, I was like, y'all like this dude and willing to defend him when he was openly getting angry that he was getting questioned about his writing style. Like, he's so either A, ashamed of it, or too proud of it to actually admit that maybe he might have fucked up somewhere along the way. That, to me, is the funny part. And the fact that everyone was like, no, Ian was right, and this guy just constantly asking questions. That's what a Q&A is, motherfuckers. I don't think you understand Q&A. Like, legit. You guys will do anything when it comes to defending Ian Flynn. I gotta be honest. And don't even get me started on the people who just want me to talk about post-reboot Archie. Oh my god. Y'all know, I mean, I got nothing against it, but I'm pretty much more pre-reboot than post-reboot. Okay? I'm more in that wheelhouse than that wheelhouse. And there's nothing wrong with pre-reboot, guys, but I feel like the amount of comments I get, and even more that I get in my email about, like, hey, please talk about this. Dude, do I look to you like a guy who talks about the post-reboot at all? And another thing, please, if you're gonna make comments to any of my videos, make sure you're on point with what the video is saying. I made a Homestuck video about Homestuck 2. Only some of you actually responded to it and only talked about freaking Welcome to Demon School Erin McCoon, which I love. I loved Welcome to Demon School, but that ain't the point of what I was actually trying to say. And some dude just threw down a copy pasta because, well, when people don't know what Homestuck is, they just literally try to get you on something else because they don't know what's going on. Literally. I know it's not I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking. If you're gonna comment on my stuff, stay on point. Please, I'm begging you here. And for some of you that like my Sonic content, would it kill you to watch something that I have? I have a lot of content on a lot of different things. And it would just make me happy if you actually watch some of that. Because I do work hard on that, like I work hard on all the other stuff. And if you please, listen to me. For the Archie Sonic Online, I am just the guy that reviews it. I am not the guy who literally makes it. That's a team of people. I am not the guy. I want to make that clear because some of you are confused. Because I am not the guy who makes, I'm not the team that makes it. I am the guy that literally reviews it. I have no pull on, I am not a part of the team. I'm just the guy that promotes it and reviews it and has fun reading it. Kind of the same way with Sega Channel Revival. If you ask me any questions about Sega Channel Revival that are, technical based, that's more for Billy Time than for me. Remember, I am the dude that reviews the stuff, but I'm not part of the creation of both of those things. Just something you guys need to know and consider. Another thing, guys, I may or may not be leaving the Sonic fandom. I keep wrestling with the fact of leaving, but who am I kidding? The fandom, in a sense, still needs a guy that will stand up for other people when they're getting harassed by these freaking Flynn heads that keep on accumulating. Because when y'all hang on, because let me tell you something, when y'all hang on the words of Ian Flynn, you're not trying to lead anywhere. You're trying to follow this man. You guys are just trying to follow this man, and anybody who says anything about him, they're worse than filth in your minds. And to me, that pisses me off more than anything else in this world, because no one can say anything about the IDW comics because you all feel the need that, oh my god, they're talking about it, they're critiquing it. Well, I'm sorry everybody, but this is the real world, and people have the right to critique anything that they want, whether you like it or not. This is the real world, Buttercup. It ain't make believe, it ain't playtime. It's fucking people voicing their opinions on various things, and you need to accept it, because the moment you either go on Twitter or the moment you make an account, you are going to be subjected to people's opinions, whether you like it or not. I don't like it when my friends like Alex or any of my other friends in the community get harassed by you freaking Flynn idiots who feel the need to constantly mess with my pals. Because they didn't do shit. All they ever do is voice their opinions. And y'all can't take them because some of you that are grown ass adults have the minds of literal children. Because anybody that says anything unkind about Ian Flynn, well, they deserve to burn in a pit because y'all don't want to hear it. Well, I'm sorry. That's how criticism works. You don't have to listen to it, but the fact that you get pressed by it, where you can literally, mute someone on Twitter or block them on Twitter or hell, not even look at my videos. The fact that you are willing to listen to this and get mad and make a comment pretty much tells me what I need to know about you. There was this one person that was listening with Alex saying, "You don't know me." I'm like, I know your actions. I know what you're trying to do. I don't need to know. Your actions speak louder than words because you're showing me. Because like my father used to say, you're showing me. He'd say, I can show you better than I can tell you. But you're showing me more than you could just tell me. You're showing me. You're showing me how you act. And the rest of you can keep on praising Ian Flynn until the cows come home. I don't really give a shit. But when you don't want to listen to other people who actually have grievances and actual criticisms lobby against Ian Flynn, and all you want to do is do the equivalent of sticking your finger in your ears, remember, you don't want to hear opinions. You just want people to mirror back your opinion so you feel validated and you feel good about yourself. Let me just tell you, that's a stupid way. That's a stupid way to go about life. That's a dumb way. Because there will always be people that have different opinions on a lot of different things. Not just Ian Flynn, but the fact that you're not willing to accept that other people have opinions is what really, really pisses me off. Because y'all want to live in your little domes, your little bubbles, and you never want to listen to anybody else because you think they're wrong. Whether an opinion is right or wrong, it still deserves to exist. And I'm just saying, it's all like this when it comes to like anime, manga, or freaking Sonic. That's what I'm talking about. Whether it's right or wrong. I ain't talking about no political shit. That ain't what we talking about. I'm just saying that now because someone's gonna be like, "Oh, but what about what's going on?" Blah, blah, blah. This is only about like fan stuff, okay? Because I know some weirdo's gonna be like, seeing my video and be like, "Ooh." And we should at least try to respect each other's opinions. Or if not, ignore other people's opinions if you're that sensitive. Because it's not fair that no one can share their opinions in this freaking fandom without being fucking tarred and feathered. You call us, like, Game Apologists calls us, like, psychotic detractors, but you guys are worse. You guys are basically followers of a man who literally thrives off your attention to feed his own ego. Whether you know that or not, that's what's going on here. And all I'm gonna say to Ian is this, simply put. Sir, you're a creative type. You're a guy who writes. People are going to critique you regardless. Instead of actually getting mad or pissy when someone asks you a question, you accept that people are going to say something about your writing because people have something to say about it. Because when you are creative, people are going to like or hate your stuff, no matter what you do. And I ain't telling you how to write, I ain't telling you how to do your job, but I am telling you, as another creative person, you have to, like, at least accept that people have opinions. You have to accept that people will say what they gotta say about your writing. Because the moment you decided to write Sonic fan fiction and then you got closer into the Archie side of things, yeah, that's when you fully became a creative type, and your writing will always be put up for scrutiny, no matter what. And you can block anybody, you can block everybody out, you can block all your so-called haters out. I call them critics. By doing what you did, allegedly. But people will always say what they need to say about your writing, and you need to deal with it. You're a grown ass adult, and so is the rest of you. Got that? Jeez, I'll treat this man like Y'all treat this man like he's the second coming of Jesus. Like, I know I used to think everything that Andrew Hussey did was golden when it came to Homestuck, but even I'm like, I just never was down with all the creative decisions he did in freaking like Homestuck 2. And what he had those other writers kind of put down as his like outline for it. That's why people want to change. That's why people wanted to change post canon. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, don't I have a video for that one? Because I just think it's just lame. So the comic, I'll say this. I'll say this to the people that don't like things like beyond canon. So you say to me, you say that it should like their comic has no right to exist, and the changes to the characters that they made in their own fan thing, it shouldn't be read or anything like that. And don't you worry. Don't you worry. That's for you Homestuck fans. Right now, I'm just dealing with these Sonic fans, but y'all next. Because let me just tell you something. The fan Brad Basher is gonna return. My alter ego, if it were. Because honestly, there's stuff in the Sonic fandom and the Homestuck fandom that needs to be taken care of. And honestly, I'm just the guy to do it. I'm the only guy that does it, actually. Because honestly, Homestuck Beyond Canon deserves the right to be seen by people, whether you like it or not. You may love post-canon, and that's fine. Love post-canon. But trust me, I got a video all for you guys. Just give me some time. And for you Ian Flynn crackheads out there, know that whenever you make a comment against somebody who just has a difference of opinion on Ian Flynn, I'll be there. Whenever there is blatant idiocy in this fandom, I'll be there. Whenever there's a person willing to voice their opinion against all of you, because all of you just will always love on Ian Flynn, I'll be there. You want? Because there's one thing that this whole like Ian Flynn experience taught me. That if no one is gonna stand up for the people who don't like Ian Flynn or just want to voice their opinions about something, I'm that guy. And yeah, I'll always be intrinsically tied to Sonic no matter what I do. But at least I'm doing it on my terms. And that's better than anything. So folks, I may not do the rant videos like I used to, the same kind of ferocity that some of you guys that look at my rant videos from like years ago may do it, but I'll still try to do the best I can. Because you know what else I know how to do? I know how to debate people. So if anybody wants to debate me on Ian Flynn or even Homestuck Beyond Canon, Homestuck Beyond Canon or Take Back Canon, I'll be here. I'll be waiting. But for now, I shall go. Because I have things to do. Peace, everybody. And again, I am really, really honest to God sorry about not doing anything for freaking Final Fantasy VII's anniversary. I am such a lunkhead. Because I've just been busy doing other things. And yeah. Right now I'm just watching Kamen Rider W. Because I got like a little notification on my phone. I was like, holy shit, I forgot. And the impromptu part of that video, I just needed to let out. I'll see you guys later. Think of this as my update and rant. Also, the new opening song for Sonic Frontiers, it's good because I know that band. And they're good. It's freaking awesome. Peace.